So it's State of the Province address time, and the Eastern Cape is what we're looking at now. The Eastern Cape Legislature will open today with pomp and ceremony in Bhisho after being a casualty of the delayed State of the Nation address. It is delayed by a week, but like Parliament, the officials have pulled out all the stops to ensure the province's showcase event does take place. The opening is also politically interesting as the Premier will be delivering what many believe will be his last speech. Well, there are also calls earlier in the week that he should not deliver the address to the Eastern Cape community after he was sidelined at the recent ANC conference. For more on this, let's cross over to our reporter. What a long week it's been. Iviwe, I've given you a new title. You're our repeater. Iviwe Poti. It's good to see you, Iviwe.
Good to see you too, Leanne. It's still early in the morning, so it's fine. We can forgive you. But nonetheless, we are here at the legislature at Bhisho. We're going to be speaking to Speaker. But you know what? In terms of the general public here in the Eastern Cape, I'm sure when we speak of the state of the province, they're expecting to hear more in terms of education, the health system, as well as the drought. You will understand that the Eastern Cape is also highly affected by the drought that's happening throughout South Africa. I think those are some of the three key elements that they're expecting to hear in today's state of the province. But we're going to speak to the Speaker in terms of telling us a bit more in terms of the state of readiness, maybe the elements that actually might come through. Just in terms of the state of readiness, today's proceedings, I do know some of our colleagues are locked up in a session right now. Tell us a bit more about that.
Thank you, Iviwe, and good morning to the studio team as well as the viewers at home. Indeed, the state of readiness for the State of the Province address is quite at an advanced stage now. It's all systems go. As you correctly say, there's a media lockup, which is a usual event where the Premier briefs media on the contents of the speech. And spends time explaining issues with them before coming to join the formal sessions here. So that is taking place already, and as you can see, it's almost systems go. The police are ready for the parade, and everybody is gearing themselves for this very important day, especially to the people of this province. It's one of the most auspicious activities that we hold, because the importance is that the people of the province must know what their government is thinking and planning to do in the financial year ahead. And therefore, yes, the State of the Province address is that important activity which the people of the province must see the challenges of education, the challenges of jobs, the flow from the national speech by the President to say what that speech, the impact it has on the province. The Premier must translate that into his own speech and into the programs of government that must follow. That's how government functions, and as I'm saying, it's all systems go.
And then, Mama, we understand that there was a bit of a protest from workers that work here at Legislature yesterday. We're not sure if it will continue today. But in terms of security and readiness, in terms of the staff that were on protest yesterday, any update on that?
The management of the Legislature has interacted with the representative union, and they have been engaged until very late yesterday in discussions, and my understanding is that there's some level of consensus that was reached, even though they may have to report this morning to the employees, but we don't expect disruptions. But if there are any, as you would know, that the strike is a protected strike, but we expect no disturbance in terms of the activity itself.
Thank you so much, Mama, for your time. And then obviously we'll be waiting to see you on the red carpet later, and as well as also the other MECs here in the province and your distinguished guests.
Thank you very much.
Well, there we have it, Leanne, from the Speaker telling us, although there was a bit of a picket from workers yesterday, it's all systems go for the Eastern Cape, the state of the province. You will remember that this is one of the poorest provinces. So in terms of job creation, sustainability, the drought, as well as education, those are some of the key factors that people are expecting to hear later. But we'll be crossing to you for the remainder of the morning. But it's back to you in studio for now.
Right. Thanks very much, Iviwe, for the work that you're doing there. All right, let us now take a